Ladies and gentlemen, it's 9:02. It's the big result day for Haryana and Jammu and Kashmir. One a state, the other a union territory. Both have voted for 90 assembly seats. What are the early leads looking like? What you're seeing on your screens are not results. I just want to put that caveat in. What you're seeing are early leads. It's just 1 hour since counting has begun. And election results and leads have a terrible habit of changing very quickly. So 90 out of 90 seats in Haryana. The leads are out, ladies and gentlemen. The Congress at 58 has crossed the majority mark of 46, which means if these leads hold for another hour and a half, then the Congress clearly poised to form a government in Haryana after 10 years. The BJP was hoping for a hat trick. They've been in power in Haryana in the last 10 years. It seems voter fatigue has set in. It seems the people of Haryana have decided that they need a new chief minister, a new party to govern them. The party, at least as far as early leads are concerned, is the Congress party. I just want to focus your attention on Haryana once again, ladies and gentlemen, on the left-hand sides of your screens. Leads for 90 out of 90 seats out. The BJP trailing at 26. The Congress has raced past, almost touching the 60 mark. The JJP at 1 and the others, ladies and gentlemen, at 5. What about Jammu and Kashmir? This is going to be a close call if the early leads stand. Take a look at the numbers on the bottom half of your screens. Just keep your eyes there. Leads for 88 out of 90 seats in Jammu and Kashmir are out. The National Conference and the Congress are fighting this election in an alliance. They are at 39. What is the halfway mark? Well, for the moment, the halfway mark is 46, but it can go up to 48 if the BJP does what the Congress is calling and Omar Abdullah is calling Jugaad. We'll talk about that in just a bit. The BJP at 36. This is very close, ladies and gentlemen. This is very, very close. You just can't say. The PDP at 3 for the moment. Again, they had 10 last, they were the single largest party last time. They had 28 seats. Right now, if leads are to be believed, then it's not a very happy day for the PDP. Have they offered support to the National Conference plus Congress alliance? Well, Omar Abdullah is saying not really. They have said we'll see once the election results are out. In fact, Omar Abdullah is even saying we haven't even asked them yet. Let's just wait for the results, at least for the leads to concretize and for things to become a little more stable, for the picture to become a little more clear. And it is wise of them to wait, because if you look at the numbers on your screens, well, it could go anywhere. It honestly could go anywhere. Abhijit Jasrotia, spokesperson of the BJP, joining us. Swati Malik, spokesperson of the Congress party, joining us as well. Meghraj Yadav, spokesperson of the JJP, and Pankaj Vora, who's a senior journalist, joining us. Dhirendra Avasthi is a senior journalist joining us from Haryana. He continues to be with us. Swati, as I look at the screens, and I'm just urging everyone to keep their eyes on the screens. Hum log baat karte rahenge, but it's important. The numbers are important today. If you look at the numbers, maybe as far as early leads are concerned, you have Haryana in your pocket, but certainly not Jammu and Kashmir. Too early to celebrate, would you say?
Not the celebrations, even if it's just Haryana right now, but I'm sure even Jammu and Kashmir will fall in place and we will be able to, form the government there as well. But yes, as you can see, Shreya, Haryana has given the verdict, the whole, narrative that is being built by the so-called double-engine Sarkar, who thought they can actually take on the Jawan, Kisan, Pahalwan and not really care about any of them and yet make it. That has been thrashed to the ground right now. As you can see with 58 ads on your screen right now, 58, even, trust me, I mean, this kind of victory, this kind of lead rather, I'll just be also let's stay humble right now. this kind of lead also right now is a big answer to BJP and biggest answer to the so-called, the facade that the prime minister has made about himself. And Shreya, also I'm sure you would have, while you were covering these elections, you would have noticed that this was the first election where the prime minister held only 4 rallies. Karnataka, he did 17 with 6 road shows, right? So even the BJP knew before the voting, before the counting, that they have no chance at all in Haryana.
Okay, Swati, just wait for a minute because I'm just constantly taking my viewers through what the Election Commission is saying. They're a bit conservative when it comes to putting out numbers, but we have numbers for Jammu and Kashmir. The BJP is leading in 10, according to the Election Commission. The National Conference is leading in 5. The Congress is leading in 1, and independents are leading in 1, which means in Jammu and Kashmir, the BJP is leading on 10. The Alliance is leading on 6 seats and independents on 1. 44% candidates this time in Jammu and Kashmir, ladies and gentlemen, are independents. So they could be critical. What about Haryana? Finally, we have something from the Election Commission on Haryana as well. Again, 90 seats here, 90 assembly constituencies here. For the moment, the Election Commission is giving the lead. Actually, it's just giving leads on 2 seats. One where the Congress is leading and the other where the BJP is leading. But as far as our numbers are concerned, they are clear on your screens. Let me put that question to our guests who continue to be with us. We've just heard from Swati Meghraj Yadav, spokesperson of the JJP. Is it time to accept that Haryana's elections are clear? Namaskar.
So is this, good morning. I hope this question is for JJP or someone else.
Yes, this question, no, this question is for the JJP. एक तो आपकी हालत थोड़ी अच्छी नहीं लग रही है. You had 10 seats last time. Now the leads are suggesting you have only 1. I mean, these numbers will of course change, but it seems that the JJP and the BJP both got something horribly wrong in this election.
Yeah, definitely. We definitely will start with that. We respect the overall Janmat, whatever the people of Haryana is, already taken the decision that how they want to move forward or, go ahead with the next 5 years. And the overall, you can see the progress you can see on the screen. Definitely, there are a lot of promises made by the Congress, which includes 4 deputy CMs, pension, MSP, and you can say the CM that is going from the SCST and 100 girls plot and a lot of you can say promises made by Congress. Though we were part of this government for 4.5 years, and we are the only one political party who keep discussing about the overall progress of Haryana and the overall manifesto that we have introduced back in 2019, and we are the one who already completed 80% of that. However, this elections is more or related to the national parties instead of people looking for the state parties, more focused on the national parties. Also, now it's time to see that how the political parties who made false statement. I'm not going to say right now, but because it's going to be so early for that. But let's see how the other party who made promises to the citizen of Haryana, how they are going to fulfill that in coming days.
Well, that is what politicians and political parties do before elections. They make promises. It's what the BJP does. It's what the Congress does. It's what everyone does. But here's the point. This is a very interesting and convenient argument, Meghraj, that you're making. You're saying that this election was never about us, never about regional parties in Haryana. It was only about the 2 big parties, the Congress and the BJP. ये तो बड़ी convenient argument है. पिछली बार तो आप लोग 10 सीटें जीते थे ना. इस बार आपका सफा चट कैसे हो गया? Again, I'm saying it's only 9-12. These numbers could change, but by the looks of it, you've clearly not done well.
Definitely, it's too early. That's why I'm saying. Second thing is like means we already seen that how Haryanvis are voted into the national elections as well. And if you are talking about the state election, definitely it's all about the anti-incumbency for the government. There are a lot of things that was made promises by the BJP and not able to sustain. And for each and every sector, even you can see that everyone was fighting for that. So we again respect whatever the mandate is given by the people of Haryana, and let's see how things will turn
Okay.
into the later stage.
Okay. I just for a moment want to turn my attention to Jammu and Kashmir. Uh, the National Conference alliance with the Congress Party, as far as our numbers are concerned, is at 41. So leads are out for all 90 seats. 41 is where the alliance stands. The BJP is at 36. The PDP is at 3, and the others doing rather well at 10. What about the Election Commission? What are the numbers they are putting out? The Election Commission for Jammu and Kashmir has put out some more numbers. I just want to update all of you before I go to GL Rena, introduce him on the show. The National Conference leading in 21, according to the Election Commission. The BJP in 17. The Indian National Congress at 4. The PDP is at 2 and the independents are at 1. GL Rena, you're a former MLC, also a spokesperson of the BJP Jammu and Kashmir unit. Now, the opposition parties, the Congress and the National Conference, are saying that the BJP will do some jugaad to form the government. You can't expect them to be honest. They will probably use the LG and the 5 nominated MLAs to try and swing this government, to try and swing this election. After all, how is it fair, they argue, that the majority mark for the opposition or for the NC plus Congress is 48, but the majority mark for the BJP will be 46. I want to ask you how you are reading the results on your screens right now and the fears that the Congress Party and the National Conference have expressed.
Co-panelist is shared. First off, the Congress is not fearing BJP or LG, sir. They are fearing their own sins, what they have done in past. People are paying them for those very sins which they have done. They have murdered democracy in Jammu and Kashmir. There was hardly any democracy. You can imagine that out of 12 to 13 lakh voters, 35,000 getting becomes an MP and all that. That is the history of past. One. Second, if BJP is getting support of 5 nominated members, whenever they will be nominated, it will be under the constitution. The constitution which was, the amendment which was brought in by Democrat Jawaharlalji Nehru in 1963. So if anything against that, and by the way, this alliance has gone to Supreme Court not once, twice. And Supreme Court, Honorable Court has rubbished their claims every time. So whatever will be done, that will be according to the Constitution, but the Constitution of Baba Sahib Bhimrao Ambedkar, not Constitution of the Congress Party, which whenever court stir against them, they impose emergency. BJP will not do that. BJP will respect the constitution the way it has been always respecting. Same will be happening in the Jammu and Kashmir. Point is, people of Jammu and Kashmir, particularly Kashmir, have rejected their claims. They tried every emotional trick. They tried to what was done by Sheikh Abdullah against Congress, that social boycott was, but he was saying that it is against Islam to align with Congress. So all they have tried to do again, but this time people are more smarter. People have expressed themselves in a way, and mind it, sir. This time, when you see next election, you will see that Congress and the National Conference will wipe it out because they are dynasties. They have been and will be rejected by the people.
When you're saying next election, have you given up hope in this election, sir?
No.
आप तो अगले election की उम्मीद में बैठे हुए हैं.
No. This time you will see that National Conference is doing a little better. But by next time, within 5 years, we will see National Conference will be nowhere in the Jammu and Kashmir. And what the result is what we are seeing, the trends, though they are initial trends, but they are totally on expected lines, and BJP will form the government. That is the promise to the people of Jammu and Kashmir by the party.
Is that why the BJP vice president of Jammu and Kashmir, even before the ballot boxes had opened, had already announced the names of the 5 nominated MLAs?
Now, this television channel like Mirror Note must not comment on force us to comment
Sir,
on those comments
sir,
because has
it was a
LG office
soundbite.
has please
It was a soundbite.
has
It
LG
was a
office
soundbite on record.
has LG office issued any statement? Has Bharatiya Janata Party? I am official spokesperson. I am telling you, it is not official stand of the BJP. It is WhatsApp response by an. I can't comment beyond that. It is WhatsApp response to some speculated question.
Okay.
There
Okay.
are 5, 6
Okay.
times of panels.
But Swati
5 to 6
Malik,
types of panels
huh.
on